Hey everybody, it's Ben, and welcome to the final of my moving vlogs. As you can see, I'm sitting here in my chair. I've got my mic is all back set up here, hope that wasn't loud. And I'm settled into my tiny office. So, move accomplished. We are, I would say, like 95% unpacked even. And yeah, all went super well. We're super happy, great location and everything. Kind of had a little bit of a rough day today, though. Just gonna kind of interject this in there because this was pretty sudden. But we had to have, and this is like sad. So we had to have our cat put to sleep today. That we've had her for, well, my wife's had her for a super long time. For like 15, almost 16 years, and she was like from a animal shelter even when my wife got her, and they didn't have documentation as to how old she was, so she's probably a year or more older than that. So she's like a 16, 17-year-old cat at least. That's putting her at like what, 115 cat years ish. But she's been having problems for a long time, like stomach problems where she would just eat and then almost, within 5 to 10 minutes just throw up the food she ate. She's had problems with bladder control, which is kind of the big thing that prompted us to finally make the decision to have her put to sleep. So we took her to the vet, and they had her. We had them do it while we were there with her. As I was holding her, and it was really hard. A lot more than I would have expected, honestly, because I had a very kind of a soft spot for her, but really, I was really annoyed with her a lot. With the peeing on things, especially, really doesn't endear an animal to you all that much. But even despite all that, still cared about her, still loved her. So it was really hard. I think my daughter is probably taking it the best. She's just been like, when I've been telling people like, oh, we're gonna have to go take our cat, or have our cat put to sleep today, talking on the phone, and my daughter just goes, and killed. Like, in case the person thought she was just gonna have a nap, but yeah, she did pretty good. She didn't really cry too much at the time. She was very interested, like, because they went and they put like a catheter in the vein in, the cat's name was Tigger, in her arm, and then they brought her back in the room, and so then they didn't have to like stab her with a needle or anything. It was all set. So we kind of held her and petted her for just a minute or so, and then the vet went ahead and gave her an injection. They just did like anesthesia overdose. So she did it really slow, but even so, Tigger was just like, one moment I could like feel her. She's like breathing a little fast. She's a little uncomfortable with the situation. And then the next just seconds just went down to like, oh, relaxing, and then her head just kind of went down and just lay down, and that was pretty much it, and so after that point, our daughter, she wanted to be in there, and I'm not going to tell her no, like, oh no, you can't be there. Let's try to be realistic and honest with her about death and whatnot, that part of life is that things die, and the peaceful euthanized cat route is probably as good of an introduction to watching, having something die as you can really get, I would say. So yeah, she took it well. She was very interested, and like after that, and the vet checked her heartbeat and said, there's no heartbeat, she's gone, I'm very sorry, and you can have a few minutes, take however long in the room here. And then the vet left, and our daughter, she was really interested in like touching her still, and trying to, I don't know if she thought something else would happen. And we tried to explain, like, well, that's not Tigger really anymore. She's gone, she's died, she's not there. This is her body, but she's not once she's not alive, it's not her exactly anymore. You know, it's her consciousness is gone. It's a hard enough thing to explain to an adult. You know, it's just like we don't understand consciousness yet. So much less how much consciousness a cat actually has. But yeah, like I said, my wife and I have both cried once or twice at the, you know, it was a very intense experience. And my daughter, she cried just a little bit the once, and like later in the evening, she was like, "I'm gonna draw a picture of Tigger," and she drew a picture in her cute little stylized way, and yeah, she seems to be doing really good. So, and even more surprising, at bedtime, she didn't seem upset or anything like that. So, that was my update on the day. That was definitely the big thing for the day. Other than that, tried to just come home and kind of continue to unpack, hang in some pictures and stuff. We're doing really good. Maybe I can probably get some other more shots around the apartment. Try to do it in daylight because we get a ton of sun in here. It's really nice. I even have, if you saw in the last vlog, I have a window just right over here in my office. So it's really nice. And with that, I believe in moments from my recording this, I'm going to be connecting with Raytac here and see if we're going to do some more Portal or what we're going to do. I have not even decided. But, so yeah, got the computer, got the internet, we're good to go. So, thanks everybody, and I will see you back in the games.